Hello, Uncoiled here. Before the video starts, if you're interested in joining any of these Skywars tournaments, I will be having the link in the description for their Discord server where they host weekly tournaments that you can join very easily. Onto the video. In the first bracket of the tournament, I was placed up against a player by the name of Kitty Girl Nuclear. However, for some reason they did not show up when it was time for me to play them, so I ended up getting a free move up in the brackets. After about 10 minutes of waiting, my opponent was Tax Evasion. He's a Skywars godlike in Duels and only uses the kit Pyromancer, which is a bit annoying to deal with as a scout. The battles against him went pretty smoothly with an incredibly close first and third game. The second game was easier for me because I simply outgeared him. The third game, as mentioned earlier, was incredibly close as well. After beating Taxed, I was matched up against Velp, but for some reason, they also didn't show up, so I immediately was moved up to the semi-finals against the Mighty Crusade. He's a Skywars Duel Celestial. If you don't know what that means, it means that he has more than 25,000 Skywars Duels wins. The first game against him went by really fast because I managed to catch him off guard, and ended up hitting him into the void. The second and third game, however, I ended up losing due to me panicking and Hypixel being a great server. This game I should have won, but Hypixel lag completely screwed me over. Unfortunately, the fourth game file got corrupted, however I did end up winning, making it the score 2-2. For the tiebreaker, I managed to get great RNG and caught Crusade off guard on his island, leading me to win the bracket. At this point, I was in the finals against Kitty Girl Draggy. The first game went absolutely terrible for me because I ended up getting knocked in the void without even fighting him. The second game after that went much better because I ended up winning with more than double his health remaining. The third game went essentially as good as the second game, except this time I got really good RNG. Unfortunately, I ended up losing the next game pretty badly because I did not get any good mid loot. At this point, I was starting to get really nervous because I had just thrown my lead, and was now a tiebreaker. Whoever wins the duels would win it all. I ended up choking the dub and thought that all was lost. However, with my stroke of luck, I realized that it was actually a double elimination tournament, meaning that you have 2 chances at winning the tournament. So I was given another chance at winning. All I had to do was win the losers bracket and play Kitty Girl Draggy once again. Since I had just lost the finals, I was placed into the loser bracket finals, and it was against a guy by the name of Gucci V4. Like everyone else in the tournament, he was a Pyromancer. Fortunately, I had some good RNG and got a fire of his pot when I got my first mid chest, completely negating his weapon, leading me to win the first round. The second game went absolutely horrible because Hypixel decided to lag, get me stuck in a block, and let him crit me out for no reason. For the third and fourth game, I was able to outplay Gucci and KB him into the void, winning the losers bracket. Here's the fourth game. Okay, since it is the last game here, we are going to be spectated by a couple of people. The person's hosting this is Nomo SV, and hopefully we do end up winning this. It is me against Kitty Girl Draggy once again. Hopefully I don't get absolutely scammed like I was previously. He is a really good magician player, and this is not exactly the best map for me specifically on in terms of like there's not a lot of open area, so magician's pretty good. I don't know why Voter dies on the other team, but I'm pretty sure he'll jump off because he's not meant to be my opponent here. The first game started off rough for me because he managed to outplay me and hit me into the void. The second game was incredibly intense because multiple times we were both at less than 1 heart remaining. I somehow managed to win the game by knocking him into the void and tying the score. The third game also didn't go well for me because I had terrible RNG compared to him, where he was already 3/4 diamond, which led me to being quit dropped. The fourth game, however, was lucky for me because I managed to catch him off guard while he was enchanting and crit him out. For the final game of the tournament, I held Kitty Girl Draggy at his island until refill, guaranteeing myself with the best possible loot, therefore winning the tournament. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe.